Hey there, welcome back to my channel. So, Star Trek Picard Season 2. Yeah, this is different from my usual Mass Effect videos, which are getting no views. Anyways, yeah, first episode just came out, and it's pretty good. I enjoyed the first season of Picard. Is some pretty good explorations of mortality. I thought in the first season. Um, and some interesting stuff about organic versus artificial life, and that sort of thing. Um, yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff in the first season. Uh, Second season, they're kind of laying out very quickly what the theme of this season is going to be, which is time. Um, whether you can get it back, and it's we'll see. I mean, we'll see exactly how it explores concepts of time, but yeah, I mean, the first episode is pretty clear that that's going to be a major theme. Um, along with relationships, it looks like romantic relationships, because I mean, there's like first episode introduces three romantic relationships that are uh, all having their own problems. But yeah, there's the Picard and Laris being set up. Um, Kind of an interesting uh, idea for a pairing, even if Picard is unable to actually commit to a serious relationship. Um, he never did have any really major romances on Next Generation. Vash was his biggest one. On the other hand, he did live an entire life in the Inner Light, where he was married to someone. But anyway, yeah. So romance was never a major thing for him. Um, and looks like this season is going to get into at least a little bit why he was never able to commit. Um, why he's afraid of love. Yeah, why he's afraid to love. Uh, then you got the Rafi and Seven. Uh, they do seem to be in a relationship, but we don't even actually see them interact in this episode. We just get Rafi sort of complaining about Seven sort of never being around. Um, and then there's Rios and Agnes, who are not a couple, but who definitely have some tension between them. Sexual tension, if nothing else. But yeah, so I'm guessing that's going to be a running theme, as well as his romantic love. But anyway, uh, kind of sad that it looks like Soji won't be a part of the main cast this season. Kind of a shame. I liked Soji. Uh, But I guess her story was told. So, and hey, we get to we go to the planet of the Deltans, the one that Ilya from the Star Trek the Motion Picture. Yeah, we get to meet more of her people, which is interesting. It's not something that yeah, it's not something we. I don't know that we've ever seen another Deltan in the franchise, at least on screen. Uh, One minor complaint. There's a lot of leaning on nostalgia, which, the first season threw in plenty of nostalgia as well, but this season seems to lean into it even more. Um, Two separate references to tea Earl Grey hot, neither of them from Picard himself. But yeah, two instances of other characters poking fun at his tea Earl Grey hot, um, which that seems like a lot for one episode. Twice in one episode. I don't know. Guinan showing up. It's cute that her bar is the address of her bar is 10 Forward Avenue. It's cute. It's it's a bit on the nose, but whatever. It's cute. But unless there's more to Guinan in this season, then her cameo feels a little bit shoehorned. We'll have to wait and see if she appears in future episodes. I hope she does, because if this episode was the only one she appears in, then that's going to be a shame because she doesn't really contribute anything here. I hope she's not just there for the sake of, hey, remember Guinan? Um, oh, and I think there was another nostalgia thing that stood out. Whatever. Uh, I do like that the main ship for this season, is, or I mean, I suppose we'll see if the ship appears anymore. But I do like the Stargazer. Nice to get the. It's nice that they made a new Stargazer, and Picard sort of feeling almost like he's coming home. It was nice. Is a nice bit. Um, the new opening song, the new intro credits and theme music. I like the first season's theme music better. It was more. It was classier. It was a little more introspective, and the new one, it's little more bombastic than the first season's. Bit more of a classic Trek theme. Like it's more of a Star Trek theme, which I don't know. I kind of liked the first season's uh, theme music. Um, let's see what else. What else did I want to comment on? So this season canonically takes place about a year and a half after the end of the first season, and somehow Eleanor graduated Starfleet Academy in that time. I would think, yep, I would think Starfleet Academy would be like 2 or 3 years to graduate. I guess Elnor just sort of had the advantage of having already helped save the galaxy, and being a badass warrior, and I don't know, just kind of weird that he's already that he's already graduating, but whatever, it's fine. I did like the scene between Picard and Elnor. Uh, it's a nice relationship they've got. Um, we got we got the Borg back. We got Q back. Oh, and we actually see a little bit of Picard's childhood. We've never seen that before in the shows. In the show, like in Next Generation, we never really saw his childhood. So interesting that they show a little bit of it here. Even if I find it done in kind of a weird way, and even if I'm not really sure about the weird implications of violence that happened in the family, or that happened to the family, there's some weird stuff there. Um, we'll see how that goes. I'm guessing we'll see more of Picard's childhood, his youth, throughout the season. I would assume, anyway. Um, Drunk Agnes was pretty funny. Uh, that was fun. Um, Rio smoking a cigar on the bridge of a ship. No, Rios. No smoking. Especially since, like, is there even an ashtray? Do you even have an ashtray up there, Rios? Come on. Just put the cigar away. Get something else to hold for if you need to have, if you need to be holding on to something. Let's see. The Borg were, their use here is definitely very interesting. Uh, Curious exactly what their intention is. Presumably nothing good, but you never know. Um, Definitely looking forward to seeing more Q. Always loved Q, and yeah, glad to have him back to torment Picard some more. Um, yeah, the first episode. There was a lot of setup. There was a lot of sort of explaining new status quos for each of the characters. Um, Giving an indication of what they've been up to and where they're at. Uh, and setting up what we can assume will be their arcs throughout the season. And yeah, big thing was just sort of, and the big thing that they did was set up the time, the thematic element of time for the show. And yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what the show does, how they handle it. I do enjoy the show. I do hope that they don't lean too heavily on nostalgia going forward. The first episode has had a couple tried a little bit too hard to be a little bit too cute at times. So I'm hoping that that's not something that we can expect to see more of throughout the season. But I guess we'll see. So yeah, I'm interested. Randomly, while the credits were going, I noticed that they happened to thank Star Trek Online, which was weird to me. Like, of all the things to thank, it's like, okay, Star Trek Online, okay, sure. Though, funnily enough, I actually just a few days ago did start playing it. Um, it's okay for what it is, but it's in my mind, it suffers from not being a real Star Trek game. It's a game that uses the trappings of Star Trek. A Star Trek game would be more about um, more about dialogue, more about character exploration, more about finding scientific ways of resolving situations or finding diplomatic ways of resolving situations. But it's an MMO, so it just everything has to be solved by shooting things, which always disappointing when a Star Trek game decides that violence is the way to solve things. So I'm kind of cautiously optimistic for the that upcoming Star Trek game. It does look like it's more of an RPG in the like in the Mass Effect or in the BioWare sense. With lots of dialogue and stuff like that. And a Star Trek game should be dialogue heavy. Because Star Trek is dialogue heavy. Star Trek is smart. So, but anyway, that's totally off topic. Yeah. I'm invested. And we still got a little bit more of Star Trek Discovery's fourth season. And we got Star Trek Strange New Worlds coming out soon. And yeah, it's there's just a lot of Star Trek. And I will try to talk about all of it. But for now, yeah, that's about all I got to say about that. So, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.